Okay, so let's create a virtual machine on the DigitalOcean cloud platform. Okay, so I'll share you my referral link. So that's a benefit. I'll share this link in the description below, wherein if you sign up, you get $100. And if you use later on also for your purpose, and if you make a payment, then I'll also get $25. But for trial version, it is open. You will get $100 or 60 days, whichever gets over first. Okay. So to create a machine, go to Droplet, create Droplet. It will open this thing. So these are the different flavors of Linux over here. And also there are others like container distribution. You have a marketplace wherein there are pre-configured images. These are the like some of them. Like over here, if you see, you have Laravel framework. And if you want to details what comes in this, click the details and here. Like this will give you Nginx proxy, Revox proxy, MySQL Server 8 version, PHP 8, yes, the setboard, Composer, and of course the Laravel framework. Same as you have WordPress over here, you have the LAMP installation. So if you want check what is in the LAMP, this one will come with the Apache and the MySQL version 8, PHP 8, fail to ban, and all these things, setbooks. Okay, so for our purpose, we'll stick with the default Ubuntu Linux kernel. Okay, so here is the plan. Select the type of CPU that you want. We'll go with the basic, but there are other one like like general purpose, memory optimized. Basic will come $5 per month, and there are the other premium ones also. Okay, these are some less this thing. But if you want a higher one like memory optimized, with these are locked ones. But if your purpose requires them, then you have to put a request. But up to 16 GB to CPU memory side, you are getting open. Okay, so let's go with the basic $5 one. And extra storage we will not add. Okay, because our plan it gives us a 25 GB default disk is there. Okay, but if it is more you require, then you have to add a storage. Data center, choose the one which is closest to your requirement. If you are in America, San Francisco, if you are India, Bangalore, if GCC, then Singapore or the Bangalore is uh, good. Okay, network, let it remain default. The next one is type of authentication. Password is the simple one, wherein your root user has a password, and the SSH one, which is a more secure one. If you put SSH, you will get the benefit of having a password also, as well as the SSH key. Okay, so we'll for this we'll go ahead with SSH key. To make an SSH key, you should have a tool Puttigen. If you don't have, you can download it from the internet. It's free, open source. So I have it already installed. Puttigen, this one. Okay. So over here, click generate. But before that, keep it a RSA and 2048. Move your mouse randomly over here. So it generates a random key. So this is your public key. Copy paste, copy that one. Okay. Now here you get an option to put a password. So every time you are using this key, it will ask for a password. So I'll put a password for my this thing. Confirm the password. Okay. And you have to save this public as well as private. Okay. The private key should be safe. Okay, so I'll save it to my desktop. Okay, uh, copy this one, go to the SSH and paste it over here. Okay, let's give it a name. Example, I'll keep it test. No, I'll keep it web server. You click it. Right? Invalid. I think I didn't copy the key completely. So let's go to the putty kitchen. Let's copy this completely. Right from the beginning till the end. Lost in something. Select all, paste. Yeah, it's fine. And click it. Okay, so just save over there. We'll show, put the tick mark, and we go for the next. Backup will cost you, but testing is not required. Monitoring is free, you can put it. IP6 we are not using. Scripts is out of this demo. Okay, how many droplets we want? Typing one, and we'll give it a name, web server. If you are using tag, give it. But tags come useful mostly when you have many this thing and requires for full tag. Then click create droplet. This droplet will be created. It hardly takes 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, click it will show you a public IP address, what size and billing information. Okay, so once it is created, copy the public IP, open putty. Putty is again an open source tool. If you don't have, you can download from the internet. Okay, on the left side, go to connection. It will be like this. Go to connection, select auth, click browse, and select the private key that you have set. Okay, then go to session, paste the public IP. Okay, and you can connect to this. Relax login as root is always the default, and here it asks for the password that you have put while creating the certificate. So using SSH, you are getting 2 layer of benefits. Okay, once you put and this is you are logged in the virtual machine. Okay, remember this password is the one that you have put while creating the certificate. So not to get confused, let's close this one and connect again to be clear. You can save it on your this thing also. Okay, like I've saved it over here. Over here, click load. I'll just show you editing one. Connection SSH or link the this thing private key. Go to your session, the public IP, give it a name and save. Okay. So next time when you come to putty, open putty. Okay. Select this thing from the left, click load and connect. Username, root, the password of the certificate, and no. You are in the Linux machine. So this is how simple it is to create a this thing virtual machine on DigitalOcean. Okay, so other commands you can run through in the next is as for the SSH key which you have saved over there, it resides in your setting, security, and over here this is the SSH key that you go to more, you can edit or you can delete it. Editing option is over here, but it's always better to edit the key first on the SSH Linux machine, the SSH folder. within the machine. Okay.